Well, hi everybody. I hope that you're good. I wanted to hop on here to chat a little bit about something that I love, which are angels and spirit guides. Just kind of chat about my feelings on it. And if anybody has any questions, pop on and I can try do my best to answer them. This will probably just be a couple of minutes, but for as long as I can remember, I've always had this connection to like a presence outside of myself, and it was kind of spiritual in nature. I could kind of feel it, and I didn't really quite understand what it was. But as I got older and I gave it more attention, and I didn't start having fear around it. I came to understand that they're my angels and my spirit guides. And they really have been around me to offer support in my life when I've had challenging times, or just when I have had spiritual questions come up. So I have experienced them as very loving, compassionate, and kind, but they are outside of myself. So, they're just kind of always there guiding me, helping me, the little nudges. And then, like I mentioned, when I have these feelings of fear that kind of creep up, like, ooh, what's that? I don't know about that. Like, that seems kind of scary to me. It kind of shuts down any guidance or any like connection to them. And so I've really learned if I want to develop a closer, more harmonious kind of way of being with my angels and spirit guides, I can't bring fear to the table because they can sense it, and fear is kind of like a blocker for us, for the relationship with them. And like a lot of people are probably wondering, like, well, how do I connect to them? Like, how have I developed this connection to them other than just it's kind of always been around in my life? A lot of times in the morning, do a morning ritual, and I will pray and I will ask for guidance. I will say, here's what I'm struggling with. This is some of the things I'd really like some help with. And then I go into meditation because I believe prayer is kind of like you're asking and meditation is for your listening. And so then I go into a meditation and I really pay attention and I listen. I gently bring my mind back to either the question or back to just the breath. And I just wait for the senses, however I experience them, to come through to me. That usually works. Another way that is really good is after I've meditated, I'll sometimes journal. And a lot of times journaling, just free journaling for me, will remove the blocks of my mind and the chatter and the monkey mind, and stuff will pour out in my journaling. And that's a really good way that I get responses as well. So just kind of recap how I've noticed I have the best luck connecting to my angels and my spirit guides. I ask for help. I prefer to ask for help during prayer or in prayer, but you don't have to. You can ask however. You can be like, hey, you guys up there, help me. I mean, I would be more specific, but you don't have to do it like, oh, this way. You can do it however works for you. And then the next thing I do is I listen for the guidance. I listen through meditation, but some people can really just kind of like sit outside in nature and get their answers. I've done that as well. Whatever works for you, just so you can kind of clear your mind and get into that place of receiving the information that they want to give you. And then always remember to have an attitude of gratitude, because if you're shut down and in a fear state, or if you're not being like, oh, why isn't this information coming to me how I want, or whatever, that's just not gonna that's not really gonna foster the dialogue that you want. Kind of like if you're talking to a friend, you're not gonna be like, well, why aren't you doing this the way I want it? You just say, oh, okay, please be more clear, or please specify what you're saying if you don't understand, right? Same sort of thing, just a different way. So just having an attitude of gratitude, like, thank you for answering me, and just leave it. You kind of actually after that point, you got to let it go. And then you just have to look for signs too. You got to let it go, but you also need to look for the signs. Like if I asked for, and answering to my prayer of help me have more peace in my life. I have to wait for the signs that there is peace in my life. I just have to like wait for that to show up. So that's kind of my little thing on angels and spirit guides. I believe we all have them. It's just how receptive we are to them in our lives. How we develop or foster a relationship with them. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed. If you're ever interested in having more of a conversation about this, or interested in any of my healing work or my spiritual coaching, I will put my website link below. Thanks for all listening. Have a fantastic day. Love you. Bye.